Dawn of a new day here in the capital city, Delhi, bustling city, full of character, full of chaos at times, but it's a wonderful place to be. So much history, so much culture, so much cricket played in this wonderful capital city. And for the first time in this tournament, we're at the Feroz Khalta Stadium for England against Afghanistan. Super 10 match from Group 1 and a vital match for England in particular. After their wonderful win against South Africa, they want to carry that on against Afghanistan, who are well supported here. Afghanistan, their second home. They train up the road and they got a lot of fans in. Here is that group. West Indies at the top, played 2, 1-2. South Africa played 2 and then lost that game. Couldn't defend 229 against England. Sri Lanka played 2-1-1, and the same with England. So all eyes not only on the points today, but also the net run rate. Afghanistan have won a lot of friends, but they've lost both games. In Group 2, New Zealand have already qualified for the semi-finals. They're at the top. Pakistan, Australia, India trying to join them. Bangladesh are struggling.
Good weather conditions. The sun is nice and warm.
Just about ready. It looks like it's going to be trial by spin for England here. New ball will skid on. All eyes on the Afghanistan fielding as well. It's the one area of their game that they've let themselves down. That's a good start at mid-off. That would have run away for 4. Game against Sri Lanka, they got tight and then they got loose in the field, let a few boundaries go. That's a very good start. Naib at mid-off on the edge, mid-on goes back. So an introduction to the tournament for James Vince. Anyone who's player of the tournament in the UAE must be a good player of spin. Vince is just a good touch player, doesn't overhit, but never easy coming into a tournament midway. Not sure it's going to spin too much with the new ball. As the ball gets older, I think it will grip. That one just came on with the arm.
There's an early indication that with no one sweeping or deep on the offside, he wants to go that way early. The 2 deep fielders are deep, square leg and long on.
Again, skidding on, low arm. 4 spin options they have, Afghanistan. Leg spinner, young leg spinner, Rashid Khan. Nabi as well, Bozesh and Wari, and this lad. Just pushing that front line at times. The umpire, Tucker, had a quiet word with him after the first ball. Pushes mid-wicket out on the edge, senses there may be a big shot coming after 3 dots. And Vince is away. Just the fact that mid-wicket went back just allowed him the single.
Yeah, so far his line's been good. It's been nice and tight on or inside the off stump, around wide of the crease. So maybe with no spin, you're better going a little bit straighter in your stroke play unless you absolutely get enough room. And maybe looking to go a little bit onside.
Excellent start from Hamza, just 2 singles in the over, 2 for none. Seriously strong batting lineup for England. Plunkett can give it a big smack, he really can. I'm sure he'll come in ahead of Jordan actually. Willie should bat ahead of Rashid in my book. There's another one that hits it a long way, but they can put those last 4 or 5 in any order. Left arm spin, one end, left arm pace, the other. Shahpour Zadran, tall, gangly left arm. Not as easy a pitch to hit through the line. It's Ian Bishop's point, coming from Mumbai. England have been lucky, and they've not done a lot of travelling from venue to venue. Got 2 games at Mumbai, 2 games at Delhi, so they can get used to conditions. But as they move from Mumbai to Delhi, they've got to get used to this surface, which as the ball gets older, it will just grip a fraction. Groundsman, you can see those sheets to the left, kept this pitch covered right up until the toss. So obviously he's a little bit worried about it getting dry. Important that Afghanistan set the tone. They will be well backed here. A little bit of a chirp for Roy. It's a very one-sided crowd here because Afghanistan do a lot of their training here in Delhi. It's their second home, and there's a lot of Afghanistani people here to support. And they will be very loud, especially if things start going their way. Gone off fine. Can third man cut it off? Or I think they're going to have a look at that. The ball didn't go over the rope, but there was a part of his body definitely touching the rope.
As he touches the rope now, but he hasn't, I'm not sure, remained in contact with the ball. Yeah, he's already, the ball is already moved on from his hand at this point when the foot hits the rope. So I think he's okay. Rashid Khan, the leg spinner, is the man. Oh. Yeah, he says it's not a boundary, but it's leg byes, is it?
Yeah, you have to tell the batsman quite a bit there. Leg byes, and you have to go back. I think England thought it was 4 leg byes, 3 given. Away. Umpire S. Ravi from India, the standing end at the moment, and Rod Tucker at square leg. Chris Gaffney, the third umpire.
I think it's very important for Shapuzadran to get that in-between length, because if he pulls it back of a length, pulls it down, Roy will play the pull shot. There's a deep square leg, but he played the most beautiful straight drive as well against South Africa, Roy, and if you overpitch, it goes down the ground.
Beautiful drive. He did one of those the other day, straight down the ground. Doesn't get much better than that.
That is exactly how he played the one against South Africa. I'm trying to remember whether it was Kaiso Rabada. That is very well controlled, and he's hit it on the up. If we had the great fortune to just keep a memory of the one he played against South Africa, there's no difference between the two.
The only thing that could have stopped that was the stumps at the non-striker's end. Loses his shape on that occasion. 9 from the over, 11 for none. 11 for none. Sometimes they just give the spinner the one over, but Hamza bowls so well, he gets a second. He knows England are going to come after him now. Oh, excellent batting. Excellent batting. That's exactly what Vince does. He doesn't overhit. He just eases and strokes the ball.
It's the use of the feet, I think, that made the shot. It's hard to tell the line. I just thought it was a little bit off stump or just outside as well in line. Lovely shot. Comparable with the straight drive from Roy in the last over. Now the line of the ball has got to be a little straighter.
Oh, missed stumping. Missed chance. Quicker ball, skidded on. And they've missed one.
Definitely a missed stumping. I wonder if he nicked it as well.
It was well bowled. He saw Vince coming again and he fired it in. He will have a little tickle on it as well. It's a first chance for Afghanistan. Just count them up. Can't afford to give England too many.
That's a better line for me, that one. I know he was mis-stumped off the last ball, but that one was inside the off stump, aimed at middle stump, and he's still backing away. Hasn't chosen to go leg side.
So good comeback after the boundary. Remember, he's only got 2 fielders out in this power play, first 6 overs, 30-yard circle. Oh, the toe end, he was trying to dispatch that over cow corner. Slog sweep, a bit early through the shot, a bit eager. Oh, gone. Deserved that. Straight, skidded on. Roy's gone. The Afghan fans celebrate.
Brilliant stuff from the left arm spinner. Wicket to wicket. Roy goes for 5, 16 for 1.
Won't be on strike. Excellent second over from Hamza. In fact, excellent 2 overs. Another good shot down the ground. We saw Roy in the last over, now it's Vince.
It's a sweet shot, but on the other hand, it's a sweet breakthrough for Afghanistan as well. Just angle back, went between bat and pad. There's no spin, not at the moment anyway. Played all around it.
Yeah, he may have just got a little bit of a send-off as well from a fired-up Afghanistan side. Pulled away, there is a man out there, but he's just picking it up from the stands. First 6 of the day, 27 for 1. Great use of the depth of the crease there, Joe Root. You'd seen the previous 2 deliveries were back. Look how far back in the crease he was. That's where he is excellent. Just almost a little bit of premeditation, seeing that the bowler had pushed him back with a couple of shorter balls. He went back and deep in his crease. Expected the short ball, dispatched the short ball. Shot. Lovely hands through the ball.
Really good stroke through the offside, but the 6 was right out of the middle. Nasser was saying, talks about the depth of crease and that use of the great footwork. And at the other end, that's good use of the feet as well. So Vince creaming that through the offside.
You've got to say, as a right-handed batsman, you've got to tell yourself against Hamza, if he beats you on the outside with this newish ball, well done. But he can't beat you on the inside like he did to Jason Roy. If anything, the ball's going to skid and go through you quickly.
Yeah, it was just skidding through, wasn't it? There wasn't a lot of turn. Sort of just kept going on with the line and slid through quite quickly. He's bowled well, though. It's a good change up to start with. We see this tactic used a lot in this form of the game and this part of the world.
Oh, lovely. Delicate. He did one of those for 6 the other day. This time it's a delicate reverse. Using the pace on the ball, gets it away for 4.
Well, he's highly impressive. Remember when I first saw him, I thought he had a bit of a limited technique, and he just gets better and better. Every time I see him, his game grows. He's got all these subtle changes. He's got the inventive shots. And from that run chase against South Africa, his confidence will grow in this tournament. He's becoming the key player for England.
Shows how much he thinks about the game though, Joe. That's his greatest skill. He has a lot of ability, obviously, but he thinks about the game. Went back in the crease, and then he realised that Hamza was bowling it quickly, bowling it straight, couldn't get it away offside. So he just used that pace and played a little reverse sweep. Not hard one, just a little dink.
It's interesting though, Nass, I thought that this form of the game mightn't suit him because of the way he stands at the crease, and it just goes to show though the confidence of these modern day players, and this form of the game probably helps the other forms of the game for him as well, and the strike rate increases right through.
Gets it through, outfield's quick, very good over for England, 14 from it, 41 for 1.
So all of a sudden, it's the run rate increasing for England. In the space of 2 overs, it's gone from in the 6s to 8.2. Just feel that they're on a roll now. Nothing wrong with the pitch. Talking pre-game that in the IPL, the average score is 162.
Yeah, you're asking about Joe Root and how he's impressed. His greatest skill is timing. So as there's pace on the ball, as there was in Mumbai and here, there seems to be a bit of pace on the ball at the moment. He can just hit through the line. England had another cricketer like that, Ian Bell, touch player. The moment pace comes off and the pitches get a little bit tired, that's where Root has to work a fraction, that he can't just stroke the ball. But he'll find a way, that is for certain. He always has done. There's the tempter. Mid-off, mid-on. Up, he'll bowl pretty straight line, both men out leg side. Oh, bowl. How's that missed everything?
Well, I didn't watch the monitor then. I was looking out live and I thought that was going to thunder into the stumps. So it's obviously turned off the stumps. There it is on about leg, and then it turns just enough. Nearly hits the outside edge. And the outside edge of the stump as well. How was that missed?
Oh, Vincent will know that the line has to be middle and leg. Only 4 men on the offside, mid-off, mid-on, hanging. Gone, leading edge. Excellent change, the off-spin has worked. England lose their second.
All a bit too easy, wasn't it? No, play and miss that first ball and then chips it back to the bowler. Very easy indeed. Change of bowling does the trick. It's 42 for 2.
Different style of bowler, isn't he? Slightly slower, slightly more stick in the pitch, whereas Howzat bowls it quickly and skids on. Both those deliveries have just done Vince through lack of pace. It's a good variation, it's a good catch, and it's an important wicket. New challenge for Afghanistan, left-hand, right-hand combination, constant changing of line, constant changing of field. Nabi has started well, he bowls it a bit slower, just grips a little bit more than Howzat. Slip in. Mid-wicket has been left open. A lot of fielders on that offside, almost to protect the reverse sweep. That's what they're doing here. They've seen Morgan, he likes the reverse. They've got 3 men there for it. Oh, bowled him! The England captain has come. The England captain has gone. England have lost 3.
Well, that's just a brain fade. It really is. He thought it was going to turn. It just got all wrong for him. Thunders into the off stump. And they've lost 2 in 2 balls, England. 42 for 3.
Complete and utter brain fade there. Not spinning, just an arm ball, top of off, too close to leave. Why would you leave it? Just play a forward defence. Why would you leave it? Afghanistan and Nabi are not bothered. He's on a hat-trick. They're starting to believe.
Well, it was short enough too. You had plenty of time to read it off the pitch and just knock it into the offside. So he's obviously come out with some sort of premeditation. That's why we see Nabi on the hat-trick. He's one of the really good bowlers for Afghanistan. He's got a great opportunity here.
Stokes is in early, he's in the power play. He came in the power play against South Africa, but that was just to tee off. Here he's in the power play, he's on a hat-trick, Nabi. Don't leave a straight one. Stokes has done that before. 92, I think. He was at Lord's against New Zealand. He left a straight one off the off-spinner.
Don't say that. There's one thing you don't do when you've seen the captain leave a straight one. You're not leaving it. You're playing a shot.
Outside the line. Should not be given out, but he's on a hat-trick. He's pleading. They're pleading. The whole of Afghanistan are pleading.
Well, just because it hit the pad, they think the finger should be going up. Another set, guys. They changed the LBW law just for that one.
He's stand the slip, don't worry.
And again, skid on, was outside the line. Good from Ravi. He could have easily gone with the emotion. Shahzad was shouting his head off.
Come on, next, dusra.
Oh, good drama. Really good theatre.
Just drifting on. Could be a mix-up here. Should be a no. He's broken the stump, I think. Absolute chaos. He might still be out because he had the presence to pick the stump up.
What is happening out there? So Root has just set off. He was going for that single. Stokes is trying to just consolidate at the moment.
Thanks, Kevin. Bales are off there.
Given out. And it's Joe Root. And that's 3 wickets in the over. Quite a remarkable over. Root cannot believe what's happened. Run out. Gone for 12. 42 for 4. Now England. All those defeats to the Netherlands twice, Ireland. Now they start thinking back. We can't do it to Afghanistan, surely.
Don't talk like that.
That's what they're thinking. Can't do it today.
Well, it looks like a hat-trick, doesn't it? 2 for 42, 3 for 42, 4 for 42. That's what makes this run out headless. Even more than Owen Morgan, is that you just did not need anything like that. Nabi's been involved in all of them, and the presence of mind. He's broken the bails and then ripped that stump out just quickly enough. And they've lost their opening 2 games. Sri Lanka, South Africa, Afghanistan believing.
Hits hard. Hit for 4.
Butler, immense talent. He's hit that ball really hard. He's timed it. It's a half volley, smashes through the line. And makes good use of these very fast outfields in India.
He's got his angles slightly wrong there. Both the bowler and the captain. Man on the deep was far too square. It's gone straighter. Oh, nice little bit of spin.
So Nabi, here's the first wicket for him, caught and bowled. And it was an interesting stroke trying to work to the onside, and then Morgan, I mean, he still doesn't know what he was doing. He's still wondering, why on earth didn't I play a shot? Brain fade.
Now the issue for England is picking the leggies. Shenwari here, and then they'll have Rashid Khan. When you don't actually see a lot of these guys and haven't played against them much, it takes a little while just to pick them, then a few overs go, a few deliveries go. End of the over, 48 for 4.
They're the wickets. Vince was going nicely, 22 for 18. Root, he was looking superb, 12 from 8. How quickly does it change? Sumi continues, the leg spinner, and he gets it in the right area. What a catch! What an absolute beauty and cover! He was pushed back a little bit deeper. Low to his left, he takes it. England are in real strife here in Delhi.
Absolutely, pace off the ball. Captain can't believe it. He can't believe what he did, let alone what he's just seen now. So much responsibility on Jos Buttler. Such a dynamic player, but he goes for 6, 50 for 5. Just trying to open the face and find the gap, and that's a wonderful catch. Bearing in mind that Afghanistan's weak effectiveness has been in the field. Their batting's been fine, their bowling's been fine, but some of their catching has not been good, and he is delighted. Pace off the ball, continues to work.
Guess who caught it? Nabi. He's been in everything the last 4 wickets. Nabi has been involved in every one of them.
Moeen Ali, who's a very talented young batsman, but he needs to dig England out of a massive hole here.
It's wide. Here's the catch again, low to his left. He had to move nicely, and he certainly did that. Back live. Hits it firmly, but in the air. Look at that. All about that movement. Awareness in the field.
And England have been criticised in the past for finding the wrong tempo to bat at, but they've no real choice now but to just go down a few gears and try and re-establish a partnership.
Well, that's exactly right, Nick. It changes everything, doesn't it? You come out, there is a hesitation in the bigger stroke play. Afghanistan, you feel their energy all of a sudden. They're all over you. They're believing they can create an upset. And in terms of the associates teams, out of all of them, they've got a winning ratio or percentage, 60%. So they're on top of the list.
Yeah, I don't know if they see it. I guess it would be an upset to you and I, but I'm not sure they see it that way. I think they come into this game feeling they can genuinely win this. I do believe that. Dragged down this time, picked up quickly, but man, well placed in the deeps. So 9 overs gone, 53 for 5.
Well, they've certainly got some spinners, and these are the conditions. So Rashid into the attack, another leg spinner, Nick.
Yeah, and he bowls quickly too. And the problem is they won't have faced him, and you can look and pore over as much footage, and you'll have done it over the years, video screens, all this sort of analysis, but it just takes a little while just to become comfortable with the release. Bowls a lot of googlies because he bowls a high action.
It's in the gap, and it'll be 4. So a loosener from Rashid Khan, just dragging it down. And so they're okay. You've got a powerful striker in Stokes, and Ali's the talent once he gets going as well. Not as brutal as Stokes. So Stokes will try and pick up that genuine 4 delivery like that. In between times, he's just got to work it around. And again, it bowls him. It gets through. Inside edge, I think it was, onto the stumps. Probably didn't deserve a wicket, but that is how it's running at the moment. It's all Afghanistan.
He cannot believe it. Need to see it again to see whether it kept low or he just missed it and dragged it on. He is absolutely furious. Ben Stokes goes. England in real trouble now. He goes for 7, 57 for 6.
Well, he's shaking his head, and he will. Look at this. This is wrong, and it drags down, and he inside edges it back onto the leg peg. Now, he's got a very low action, and it didn't bounce.
Yeah, it was the googly, but it definitely kept down. It didn't zip off the pitch at all. He got stuck in the surface, and you can see the way he finishes up. He loses complete control. Flabbergasted as he has to get up and wander off. But boy, England are in trouble now.
Look at that fella there. His head was going to explode. That's how much passion he's showing. He's very different to the other bowlers. So Sami, the leggy, is very different, isn't he, Rashid?
Well, Plunkett's carded to come in 11, so they'll say they've got plenty of batting, but batting will be under a lot of pressure now. Just time for a calm head. Who's got a calm head out there? Moeen Ali always appears very calm. And England, if they felt at one stage they were on for 160 plus, and You just have to bring that down now, definitely.
Well, they've lost 5 for 15 in 4 overs. 5 for 15 in 4 overs. Talk about change your path. I just wonder, Nick, I know it's worked for England. They've stayed in Mumbai from the start. They had 2 games there. It's been the only pitch around that hasn't taken any spin. Now they're in Delhi, so they haven't had to fly around too much. They haven't taken on too many pitches. Well, only the one until today. So it's been pretty cruisy in that sense, but I just wonder whether that has helped them. Whereas the sides who are playing on the different conditions and travelling a bit more are maybe into the conditions a bit more.
Yeah, but they've been here for a few days. They've had plenty of nets. They've been looking at the surface. They know the history of the ground. I don't think they'll look at that in as any way an excuse.
Well, the umpires just came together for a chat there. I'm not too sure what that was about. So there's one slit in place and straight to cover. So that finishes the 10th over, halfway there in the innings, 59 for 6.
To people back home watching, big Freddie. Freddie's watching, genuinely hoping Afghanistan will beat one of the major cricketers, but not us. There's a little way to go, Fred. Morning, Fred. Yeah, it's going to be one of those anxious few hours ahead for England fans.
41 deliveries to get somewhere. You always look at mitigating circumstances. This is a good pitch. Hardly any spin. I think they're well prepared, Afghanistan ball. Lots and lots of slow bowlers.
Yeah, looking at the dismissals, almost like England had played for the spin. Morgan be a good example of that. I think it's just slow, very slow turn, and just got stuck in the pitch a little bit. We saw that with the Stokes dismissal, and they've just taken the pace off the ball completely. As we've seen from many England sides in the past. At the moment, they're struggling to come to terms with it.
I mean, tactically, we're into the last 7 overs and 6 down. I assume that they're going to try these two to knock it around, take every run that's going, up to the last 3. Just only 4 wickets left. They've got Willie. I'm just thinking what England have got. Somebody to whack it. Can he whack it?
Again, that just skids on. A little inside edge and a mess. Their fielding has been of a very good standard, but could have done better there.
Well, it's a long chase. Shake of the head. All the emotions that you get in a cricket match. Has he squirted that through his legs? Oh, a handful of fresh air. Good news, England have passed the lowest total. And that was 80 against India in Colombo, 2012.
Seven from the over, 81 for 6. Eight and over, 129. I think they'll take that right now. They've got the batting power. Jordan can hit the 4s and 6s, but I don't think now is the right time to keep building. Partnership 24 from 29. Young leg spinner, 17 years of age. Dragged down. Finds the gap. Good batting from Jordan.
Just went deep in the crease. These slower bowlers are going to make the bounce of the ball really low there. And he picks his spot. Gets a bit of power into this shot, Jordan.
Scored well in the tournament, but got taken for his last over against South Africa. A.B. de Villiers took to him. I think he hit him for something like 29. He'd be out of the ground in Mumbai a couple of times. That's good, much better. Very quick action, so difficult to pick up. Gone, yes, leading edge. Full enough and trying to work it leg side. And England are in real strife now. Jordan goes 85 for 7.
Front edge. Squirted back to the bowler. Another shake of the head. Jordan 15, England 85 for 7. Well, in at number 9, and he can smack it. Domestic cricket opens the batting. 14.3 overs have gone. England 7 down.
Just doesn't get to the pitch of it. And no real celebration. A bit of surprise. Did he really hit that back to me? You'll get that from time to time. He's just 17, so still trying to find his best form. David Willey then scores runs for fun in domestic cricket back in England, opens the batting. Very different situation now.
From a batting point of view, suddenly nothing's happened for England. They've been frazzled. Lots of shaking of the head. Conditions are what you'd expect here.
Finds the gap, gets one, just 6 from the over and the wicket. 15 gone, 87 for 7.
Scrapping now, England, scrapping like mad to stay in this tournament. They're absolutely thrilled. Get yourself painted up.
Absolutely, but we'll make that point again. England have to win this game. They just have to win this game. Otherwise, the likelihood is that they will be out of the competition again in the group stages. Edged away, not where intended, but I think it will go quickly for 4. Yes, it will.
Well, it just shows you who you are. It's on the day. 2020 cricket, we see it time and time again. These conditions are stress with what you would expect. I think it's a decent enough pitch. They've been undone by spin, England. They've no answer.
Well, it hasn't spun. I mean, it hasn't spun. It's almost like they've got their heads around the fact that the ball is going to turn. It's just slow, very slow turn. There again, playing for the turn.
You've got to scrap away. You're in a real fight now, England. Oh, win predictor. Look at that. Here we go. We're doomed. We're absolutely doomed. I think we're lucky to get 39.
Just thinking that. I think that's quite generous. Thank you very much, win predictor. Just no pace to work with, trying to bunt it down the ground, David Willey. Just one. 7 from the over, 4 to go. 94 for 7.
Well, every little helps. 7 from the over.
England 94 for 7. They've been bamboozled by spin. And what a performance by Afghanistan. 6 wickets have fallen to spin and a run out. The ball hasn't spun a lot, but it has deviated, and the slowness of the pitch has got the better of England.
Well, they've not worked it out. Quick view of the first 4 wickets. Smack across the line, working across the line. Don't leave that. Whoops a daisy. Bowls a lot of googlies. Oh, there's more. James Vince, brilliant catch. Low catch, diving to the left. Ben Stokes on his knees. And another chip back to the bowler.
They kept it simple also, Afghanistan. It's England who have complicated things, not Afghanistan. They've just bowled a simple line, pushed the ball up and bowled within the stumps.
Well, they fielded well, and I think that might be a surprise. That's the spinners and low bounce. It's what you expect. I think they've kept it very, very simple, Afghanistan. Ball spinners. They fielded well. That's Inzi's influence, that. Him's a man.
Can he bat for them? Can he pad up?
He's the coach. Inzi. There he is. What's he thinking? Time for a snooze.
It's another pretty special over from the 17-year-old. England 98 for the loss of 7. Right then, what are we looking at? 10 and over, 128. They'll find the fence, into the gap on the pads. 100 comes up for England. Neatly played, tickle round the corner.
Just a glimmer with that extra pace. It's a tickle, nothing more than that, down to fine leg.
Gone for the appeal, would have gone on to miss the stumps, hit him possibly on the higher side as well. But he's flirting with a bit of risk here by looking to bowl that angle on the stumps.
It's a huge appeal. Might be sliding down leg side, but he's imploring. Big chapeau.
With fine leg up in the ring, you need to be more consistent on that middle and off stump line rather than middle and leg stump channel. He's got a very long run up. Plays it down the ground for a single.
Another look at that LBW. Oh, he's getting better than ever. Yeah, getting better than ever.
Well, could have been given out, but the umpire read it as a run, as a single, so he thought he hit it.
Four deliveries in this over, 7 runs, so oh, look at that, time for reflection. We've come all this way. It's not over yet.
Yeah, they were expecting a lot of good stuff from England with the bat, but obviously they've put them to sleep.
slider down the leg side, just brings a single. Anxious times in the crowd. I think those are the wags, the wives and girlfriends.
Ali's tried his hand, 21 from 24. It's been a good innings, under pressure. Makes room, miscues it. It's the kind of pitch we're talking about. Timing has been difficult for the batsman. It's 107 for 7 after 8.
I wonder if they're thinking now, Afghanistan, about batting. They've 2 overs still to bowl.
11 extras, 2 overs left. Ali with a fighting 22. But nothing from the middle order. Morgan, Stokes, Butler all playing faulty shots. Big shot. That's well fielded. That's lovely piece of fielding. Najib Zadran with a terrific effort.
And it's England and Ali who've got to make all the effort. Slow bowler on, and look at that huge hit, but it hasn't reached the boundary. It was well fielded. England get a couple.
This left arm angle should work well for left-hander Moin Ali. He's now bowling from round the stumps. Change of angle. Straighten it maybe. It's a big shot. That's gone and done the distance. It's a 6.
Nailed it. Just what England needed. Now it's looking a little bit better at 115 for 7. 6 for 10 deliveries still to go. Good swing from Ali.
Yeah, lovely piece of timing, and once again using the angle of Howzat. A little bit of confusion regarding which angle to bowl from. His back over the wicket now. It's a straight strike and beautifully done. Lusty hits from Moin Ali and timely hitting.
Well, any which way, this is a real hike. Oh, ladies are smiling again. He dragged it down. Look at that. Anywhere will do. He gets good contact. 12 from the over. 3 deliveries to go.
They'll go again. They go for the appeal. It's missing the stumps. Leg by taken. Quicker one from Howzat.
I wonder why he opted for that complicated shot when he played so well. Pinch a single.
Yes, that'll do very nicely for England and Willie. What a massive over for England. 19 from the over with the ball to come.
Oh, Willie. Of course he will. If it's in his slot, it's going. Now, big conversation here. England have moved on to 126. We talked about can they get to 120. It's now can they get to 140. Whack.
Being mauled here. 19 from the over. Last ball of the over. Willie goes big and he finds the fence on the full. Magnificent hitting from England. 25 from the over. 132 for the loss of 7.
Another shake of the head. It's Afghanistan this time. Ingram propelled. Oh, he's right in his slot. He's a big, strong lad. Ali, 34 from 29. Willie, 19. He's held back 2 sixes.
That's a wide one down the leg side. That's trying to limit his excess through the offside.
Well, what an innings. England all over the place, 85 for 7, and now it's Afghanistan who are just struggling. Win predictor has shifted. Full tilt.
Current run rate has jumped to now exactly 7. They take a single, hit the toe end of the bat.
of effort into that delivery. First ball was a wide, then they pick up a single. They've got 5 deliveries.
The spinners did a fabulous job until Howzat was put away for 25 in his last over. That messed up his figures, 1 for 45. It's a full toss, and that's well defended by the keeper. Shahzad gets the throw back in.
50 partnership, 50 from 31. These are golden runs for England. They've moved on to 135.
Yeah, it's been a valuable partnership, 50 of 31 that have got England thinking about a win once again.
No fielder close in on the leg side. Afghanistan patrolling that leg side boundary.
There they are. It's a small fence on the leg side. We're talking about 65 meters, not more than that. There we go. He'll once again look to bowl the Yorker length. There he goes, clears the infield. That's beautifully done by Ali. What a good innings he's played. 39 now, 4 fours and a 6.
Well, England have needed this. Very sensible play from Moeen Ali. Technically clears his front leg, and he's gone over the offside. Heaved it over there. Gets a boundary. England 139 for 7. Hunting down 150.
Pulls it, but there's a fielder there, goes straight to the man at square leg. Only a single.
Top brass is in for England. Colin Graves, no-nonsense chairman of the board. Andrew Strauss with some natty glasses. Look at those bins.
So vote for your favourite player of the day. There have been quite a few, but Moeen Ali's innings got a feature in that list, preferred list. 40 from 32. Wonderful partnership. 55 from just 33 balls. That's fielded. Slide and a dive, only a single, so not a bad effort so far. We're talking about 9 runs from the over with a ball to come.
Big shot wanted now from England. They've got to 140. It didn't look likely from 85 for 7.
Shahpur none for 33 in 3.5. So the last ball of the innings. England need a good result of the last ball. 4 or a 6 would do very nicely for Moeen Ali. Here we go then. The charge is on. It's only a single. It's pretty sensible from the field. They didn't have a shy at the stump. So at the end of it all, England have managed 142 for the loss of 7. It's been tough going, but from where they were to where they've now become, I think they gladly take this. 142 for the loss of 7 in 20.
Welcome back to Delhi. There's the equation. Afghanistan to pull off a mighty upset here. Need 143 to win at 7.15 runs per over. Doesn't look a lot, but it's a lot more than England were expecting when they were 94 for 7. With just 3 overs to go. But thanks to Ali and David Willey, they got themselves a score to bowl at. Right, we're ready. Shahzad on strike, all eyes on him. Oh, edged, and edge for 4.
He normally starts with a boundary, but not quite in that fashion. Excellent delivery, just enough swing, and in the end he gets himself in a little bit of a mess, but third man is up. Afghanistan often running with that important boundary.
England must just concentrate on their skills here. Shahzad looks like he wants to wind him up. Even just on the way out, he was having words with Stokes and Roy. He's the sort of character that can get under your skin, and he just needs to do their disciplines, top of off stump, be very professional.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. We've seen him bat on 4 occasions. Try and target the stumps. Interesting to see as well whether England open with a spinner. Might be Moeen Ali.
Oh, swing, was it straight enough? Given! Massive wicket for England. Willie with the bat first, now Willie with the ball, and the danger man's gone.
Yeah, he's not happy, he's rubbing his thigh. He thinks it may not have gone on to go and hit onto the stumps, but David Willey with that swing, that's why it's so good to see David Willey in the side. He picks up early wickets, and he's picked up Mohammad Shahzad for 4. 4 for 1 Afghanistan.
Well, it was straight enough, it was swinging back in, had everything about the shape. It's crashing into leg stump, surely, isn't it? It's the man that counts, he felt it was. What a start from England.
Absolutely perfect start. A lot to say today, but he hasn't contributed with the bat. That's what England will have hoped. Early wickets. David Willey is so good. Consistently swinging that white ball. So captain strides out with a job to do here.
Afghan captain comes in at number 3, Asghar Staniksai. We've had a good 16 overs and a poor 3.5 overs. Very good from David Willey. He's the other way round. First with the bat, now with the ball. Is that crashing into leg stump? It is. Good decision on the field. Right shape, right line. And again, more swing. Sweeper will cut that off. Now this will test the depth in this Afghanistan batting lineup. They're not a one-man show. Some good players to come. It's a good pitch. Nicely punched. The outfield's reasonably quick. Will settle for 2.
That's a good pitch against the new ball. Will come on a little bit better than after 8 or 10 overs. Good decision. And that's what Afghanistan haven't had to deal with in the last few games. Early dismissal. So often gets them off to a good start.
Not sure it hit him up there, did it? Trying to con the umpire.
The trouble was, the decision had already been made.
That will be a wide. A roller coaster ride of being an England fan. Halfway through the South Africa game, we're out. End of the South African game, we're in. 16 overs gone in this game, we're out, and now they're back in. It's fun watching England. Clip leg side, hit well. Sweeper does well. Vince in the deep, 9 for 1, Afghanistan. England have got the one they wanted. Mohamed Shahzad in the first over. Beautiful in-swinger from David Willey. What's helped them as well is the right-handers here in the Afghanistan lineup. They bowled too wide to the left-handers in the South Africa lineup, even to the right-hander at the top of the order. Hashim Amla. Jordan needs to bowl straight, follow up Willey's line. Straight means off stump. Throws the ball, no point throwing that at all. Absolutely no point. There was no one backing up, no one could back up. And we have buzzers.
Jason Roy with the throw. You can see here no one backing up. In the end, some good work out in the deep to save it going for 4 extras.
England have done that on a number of occasions. They did it in South Africa a bit. Just need to hold the ball. Someone just needs to shout, hold it. Too wide, misses out.
Absolutely too wide.
Jordan or Plunkett with a new ball? If you'd gone seam, I know you had the alley option. Which would you have gone?
Well, I would have gone with the spin option. But if they're going to have to go with one of the two, Jordan's just got to bowl straight. Not really a swing you might be able to see, pick up. He's bowling cross seam as well, so it's not going to swing. Just target the top of off stump. He's got to slip in place.
Hitting the splice to the bat. You can tell that England's plan from Jordan is to run in and hit the splice. For Willey, it's different. He's a different style of bowler. Pitch it up, get it swinging. But Jordan, they're saying, run up and hit the deck, get some natural variations.
And he'll have to bowl well on this surface because the extra pace should help stroke play. So very different balance of attack for both sides. 16 overs of spin England had to face. And slightly different here for England. They could have picked Dawson, they didn't.
Bit of a cultural thing, isn't it? England predominantly play seamers. They feel maybe Afghanistan they can blow away with a bit of extra pace. Someone like Plunkett don't play the extra spinner that they might hit out the ground, whereas Afghanistan see it the other way round. England struggles against spin over the years. We'll play our gem, an extra spinner, and that worked for the bulk of that innings.
Yeah, then you go back to New Zealand, who picked a side with 3 spinners and left out quality seamers to do that. I guess it's slightly different.
Different styles of bowler. Jordan, no swing, hit the deck hard, splice to the bat. Willey, pitch up, swing bowler. There's the difference. Edged, taken, good catch, good captaincy, having the slip in. England have 2.
Yeah, absolute delight for Jordan. Back of a length works, it's a tight enough line, he has a little fend at it, and it comes at a good height too. Simple catch for Joe Root, and the captain has gone for 1. Afghanistan in trouble, 12 for 2.
Excellent from Morgan, having the slip in there. Good from Jordan, just holds that line, splice of the bat. It went pretty quickly, and there's a bit of chest involved from Joe Root. But England needed early wickets, they've got early wickets. Fending away from his body. Get many slip catches in a T20. Got one there. Albadin now comes in, number 4. Down to fine leg. He's just got 2 straight, David Willey. Back of a length, Jordan showed exactly what he was doing all that over. Got 1 too wide, but then corrected his line. 5th stump. No drives, basically. Any chest involved there? Just a little bit.
Short ball. Crafty. Inventive. 20 for 3.
It's a very intelligent shot. Hasn't looked to get behind the line of the ball previously from the other end. But recognizing there's no deep third man, he plays the uppercut with good effect.
It's a good shot. Oh, flat 6, behind square, offside.
Too much width given. He's been bowling back of the length, and most of it has been straight. This time he gives that marginal width. Ball flies around here.
Oh, misfield. Name and shame, it's Rashid.
Yeah, well, they've got to feel better than that if they're to go further in the tournament, England. So you can have your vote as to how far you think they will go at this World T20. And you can vote at icc-cricket.com/live. Love to hear your opinions. Where are you voting, Bumble?
I think they're a dangerous team. Got to win this game. Highly unlikely at 85 for 7, but they've come back well. That's the group. Afghanistan have lost a couple, but they've been competitive. Down the pitch, big shot. Oh, gone! Caught at cover. Ali nips one out.
It's a good catch. And Moeen Ali has the knack of doing that. He's bowled well in the last game or two. And England chipping away continually. Khan goes for 15, 35 for 4.
I think he's unlucky. Need to go airborne. And he finds Morgan. Just a little skip into the air, safe pair of hands. A good change from England's captain. England have gathered themselves in this game. Rashid Khan, 15, 35 for 4. Well, they look reflective there, Afghanistan. Another pairing needs to get going. Nabi is the new batsman. Well, in that dugout, they've still got to believe they can win. Did some really good work, but England just getting on top. Afghanistan, 35 for 4. Ooh, that's just short of Ali. Excellent first over, 35 for 4.
And look at the last wicket again. Striking it on the up, just about the timing of the jump for Owen Morgan. Couldn't get the elevation on it. Can. And so she's backing up what the seamers have done. Adil Rashid bowling in tandem with Moeen Ali. I thought they were two of England's best bowlers up in Mumbai in the onslaught against South Africa. given the conditions. The economy rates were respectable. Nice shot straight. A couple of runs taken, and Ramiz Raja is here.
Yeah, he's generally quick through the air. Maybe there's a case for him to flight the ball a little bit more. That was quicker. It skidded off the surface. If you spun one or two, then that ball becomes that much more logical and deadly, because they're locating, they're looking for that extra spin from you now. You can develop variations after you've developed a bit of original leg spin. But England looking extremely sharp in the field. They know that they've got this covered. In the first 9 odd overs or so, they've been on top of the game, hitting the stumps, bowl well, they've fielded well.
One leg.
That happens with an inexperienced side like Afghanistan. They'll play a good part of the game, the first part, and may not close out the opposition in the game. The second part may not be as convincing as the first. And that is where they need to improve. Complete the task. Oh. Just 1% for Afghanistan? In cricket, anything can happen. Well, at least they have hope. They have 1%.
Easy dismissal. Not for the first time today we've seen a cotton bowl. Batsman is shocked, stunned. Ball just hasn't come on. And Rashid, like Moeen Ali, strikes in his first over.
Yeah, the batsman was stunned. Couldn't believe his luck. I think he wanted to maybe play it away from the range of the bowler, but he's gone cotton bowl for 17, 39 for 5. Yeah, they say never straight drive a bowler. It was popped up in the air. A half drive, really. Stopped himself, looking to hit it on top of the bounce, and an easy catch for Adil Rashid.
In at 7, Samiullah Shinwari, with a lot of work to do. 104 required from 67 balls. Off the mark straight away. 9 overs completed, 40 for 5.
That's another good weapon to have against any spinner. Put him off, you can now score a lot of runs. The slog sweep, you can sweep a bowler in different areas. And I was at the receiving end during the 1986 Indian tour when I was fielding at short leg up against Vengsarkar and Ravi Shastri and Azharuddin, and they'd play 3-4 types of sweep shots, and I was getting hammered on the back. But it clearly is an art. Oh, that's dropped. That's grassed. I think the top spinner or the attempted wrong and not picked by the keeper.
Yeah, didn't lay a glove on a deflection. Too big. Big deflection. Difficult chance. He's hit that high. Looks as though he's hit it well enough. Jordan is a spectator down at long on. 50 comes up. 54 for 5.
He featured in the PSL. Is a pick from Afghanistan and showcased his skill with bat and ball. That's a lovely hit.
There's been some great catches this tournament, and it is a key. So look at that one, it covers. Masood in the deep. Look at that too, low to the left. It was live. And Razar is the next you'll see. They're great, aren't they? Full of action T20 cricket. You see them in all forms, but it's like a highlight show. This is live, of course, outside the line of off. And it's just outside the line. This is Bangladesh against Pakistan. Saka in the deep. And we see this quite a bit, Rummies. They've very mindful of where the rope is. And Punga diving forward. And that was today. He was involved in everything. Outstanding. Back live. Nicely played. It's just behind point, and they'll come back for 2.
Yeah, some wonderful catches and some great game awareness also. Some of these fielders have been so sharp in the ring. This was pretty special from Nabi, diving full length, both hands to that one.
There's a misfield. He dives in just to make sure, but not taken in that inner ring. Well, you think of the games we've got to go in the finals, and we've got plenty more outstanding catches ahead of us, haven't we? And that might be the decider in the final. It's such a high standard that is set, and there's no easy position. If you are not one of the greatest fielders, you're going to be exposed in this form of the game. Down it comes. He hasn't got hold of it. That's an easy catch. We talk about the spectacular ones. Everything needs to be taken, but that was a sitter.
Just as a partnership was brewing, it's Nabi who's faltered and fallen. Didn't get underneath that one cleverly. He's gone after scoring 12. Good catch by Jordan. 64 for 6.
Well, they've just been falling at regular intervals, unfortunately, for Afghanistan. They did a good job in the field. It was a surge towards the end of the English innings. Willie and Ali in particular were able to get a good total on the board from a very bad position, but they haven't had to work too hard to get these wickets. They just keep falling, so 64 for 6.
Adil Rashid can bowl a wrong one. Is good with his variations. Doesn't toss them up, but he knows what he's doing. Is flatter through the air, yet effective.
.79 from 43, so that's 11.02 runs and over. And yeah, constantly going for them. Chances are slim now.
Get it, Rash!
Afghanistan, they've lost against Sri Lanka, South Africa. And they were in a good position here today. 64 for 6. Well, another look at the miss hit. It's the top spinner. You see that? It was the toe end of the bat and unsettled the bat as it made contact. It really did wobble in the hand. The grip wasn't there, and therefore it didn't go as far as he anticipated. So Nabi, Jordan was the catcher for 12.
Length there, Mal, come on!
So Ali,
Get
what a hand he played with the bat. Such a talent. He's been at the top of the order for England at times. He's excellent in the middle order. We saw that today. Without his innings, they were in real trouble. It was 5 for 15 in about 4 overs. England, all of a sudden, they lost all those wickets, Rummies, and you thought they wouldn't get to 100.
Absolutely, yeah. He would have been under a lot of pressure. And he was so calm in execution, hitting those big shots when it was required. Played a lovely, intelligent hand. Couldn't have been easy for him. 6 or 7 wickets down. He's the lone warrior out there and had to really time everything to perfection, which he did.
Nicely played. That'll run away very quickly. Rajib just moving with that. It was a little bit on that leg stump.
I think for a spinner, it is so important to judge at what pace he's going to spin the ball, at what pace he's going to bowl the ball. And so on a goodish, greenish pitch where you'd get a little bit of more carry and bounce, that would have been a lot easier delivery for the bowler to bowl, but not on this pitch. Got to pitch it up.
Well, their smiles. There was some talk they'd had an argument, those two. I saw them round the pool at the hotel this morning. Getting a few rays, they were. Pushing hard for two. They'll stay at one. There's a lot of travel. The English, they always have a lot of supporters, don't they? I wondered where... Oh, that's Inzi. There's more in that English clan. They would have been nervous earlier. That's a big ball, a very big ball, right into their supporter base up there on the hill. End of the over, 77 for 6.
Oh, that was solidly hit, clubbed against the spin for an 89-meter hit. 6. Best over of the innings for Afghanistan. Moeen Ali there going for 13. Good shot against the line of the ball and hitting it cleanly out of the middle of the bat.
So, looking at the biggest sixes, 72 metres, he's goes to Nabi, which has been a good day for him. Right out of the middle. As mentioned, that's where a lot of the Afghanistan supporters are, so they had a catching opportunity. As Stokes comes into the attack. Well, one of them liked it. The other was concerned it was coming towards her.
Yeah, personal security.
Didn't like her catching ability. So Ben Stokes, he's bowling his first over, gets an opportunity to finish it for England. He wanted to muster up a few more runs today. He got out to Rashid Khan. He'd hit a 4 and then swung himself off his feet. Inside edge and bowled. Don't forget you can hashtag ask captain, send in a question to the winning captain at the end of the day. It'll be a wide.
Problem is that you can't take things for granted. Now Stokes is coming on, or this is his first over in fact, so he's got to get it right, whether he's playing Afghanistan or a top side in the world. You've just got to go with the same amount of focus and keenness. Soft start this from Stokes so far. His bowler wide, it's gone for 3. That's a good strike. The ball goes very quickly to the man at long on, Jordan, the fielder. But that was whacked. It's beautifully timed.
Well, there we have it. So we have your question answered by the winning captain. So we're suggesting it's going to be Owen Morgan at ICC using hashtag Ask Captain. Oh, bit of a mix-up. I wouldn't mind asking him, Owen, why did you leave that delivery today? I don't think he could answer that.
Do you think you'll get a response out of him?
Well, I don't think he'd be able to answer it.
Yeah, he'll leave it well alone. His answer will be also well left.
Well, here it is. It's just one of those dismissals where you go, I don't know what went on there.
And he watched it hit the stumps. He allowed that ball to hit the stumps.
There's just an occasional dismissal. Maybe 2 or 3. You just can't work out what was going on. This will be close. Worth a shout. Was he there? Direct hit. It's always that one, isn't it, where you think you're just in, you might be just out. So we'll have a look.
From Chris, we have a review.
Well, he's given himself a not out here on Morgan with a direct hit. He didn't look too happy about it at the end of it all. But what a good strike that from Morgan.
Thank you. Just roll it back to, yep, roll it forward. Okay, bets down. My decision is not out, not out.
Not out, good dive, really good committed dive. Yeah, amazing that you can get that extra foot, can't you? If you do time the dive, you can get a lot further. So good commitment there. 82 for 6, ball remaining in the over. 61 from 31, Afghanistan, if they can get themselves on a roll. 2 good overs. That's what they need, 2 good overs. Have they got it in them? Is the batting there?
This is such an important delivery for Afghanistan. If they can get a 4 out of it, it'll make things very interesting.
Gets away with that one. It was a low full toss. And that'll complete the 15th. 5 to go. 83 for 6. Well, you just feel it's the wickets lost for Afghanistan. They just need that surge. They need this partnership to get that worm above the light blue. And that real surge at the end of the English innings was what got them into a fairly good position, because it was looking disastrous. Jordan, the bowler. This is the start of his 3rd over. So prior to this, 2 overs, 1 for 12. Good figures.
Just a little surprised that England have not tried reversing it. Maybe because the outfield is lush green, so it's not exactly rough from one area. It has not lost shape as well, but I would have tried a bit of reverse.
Yeah, the pitches overall in the tournament have been interesting. Probably a lot drier and dustier than anticipated beforehand. Mumbai obviously has been the quickest, and we've seen the runs there. Bengaluru has been a little quicker, but a bit dry underneath, but probably the next quickest. And the others have been initial 10, quick while the ball's hard, and then slowing up quite quickly. Kolkata for Pakistan, India was not the quickest pitch, was it? And Dharamshala too was very dry underneath, very different in that latter 10 overs. So I think teams might have been surprised with the conditions. Certainly if you've got that quality spin in your team, you've got good balance. Well, we're asking a lot of questions and getting your say. And we've been asking the English, how far will England go? Well, anyone can have a say. Semi-finals, 40% Super 10s, just the Super 10s, 55. So majority share really saying just to the Super 10s, will not get out of this stage. So download the app, fantastic app. Go to icc/cricket.com/live. Need 4s, need boundaries.
Well, Jordan has hit the stumps, but he's not appealing for an out. Even then, the umpire will play it safe.
Gavin from Chris, we have an umpire review for run out. Okay, just rock and roll that. Looks like it may be up. Okay, can we? Yeah, you got a zoomer there. To me, that looks. I just want to confirm that is the zoomer, is it? Is there anything else there, Gavin? Because that looks like it's up to me. No, can we just go back to the previous shot? I think that's the clearest shot we've got. keep rolling it, keep rolling it, keep rolling. Yeah, I can see daylight there. My decision, Gavin, is out. I repeat, out.
Well, there you go, it's out. And unfortunate, isn't it? The good dive, but the bounce on the bat. It was only just in the air. He's gone for 14. Afghanistan, 85 for 7. Zadran gone, Shafiq, the new batsman, and he's in at 9. So 85 for 7. Oh, the faces. We've seen all emotions today. We've seen all emotions. I'll tell you the emotions we're going to see in a couple of days. Australia v Pakistan, Rameez.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. That's a must-win for both, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. And
What do you
interesting
think?
conditions there at Mohali. We saw a
Yeah.
little bit of green, but the pitch played beautifully. It has something in it for batsmen, for spinners, for pacers.
Well, both teams
Yeah,
searching for form, really, aren't
absolutely, yeah. Pakistan, I think, slightly ahead on net run rate, but obviously if Australia will, that will not count. That's gone. It'll be defended. Plunkett with a good save.
So that's 16 overs, 4 to go, and the equation is 55 runs from 24 balls remaining.
Hit away, and hit away for 4.
Well, defiance. 7 down, but still just about alive, Afghanistan. Strong drive through extra cover.
Well, in a completely topsy-turvy, crazy day, you just never know. Just takes one person to be brilliant, and that's what Morgan will be fearful of. Who knows what will happen today? Good comeback from Stokes, full and straight. 50 needed. Wider delivery. England's throwing has been good, and another example of it there. They've hit the stumps 3 out of 3 now. Very good.
Thanks, Rodney.
In.
Gavin from
I'm going
Chris.
in.
We have another umpire review.
Accurate throw.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Gavin. My decision is not out. I repeat, not out.
Not out, guys.
You're good, ain't you, Bumble? Even from this far away, 50 years after you gave up umpiring, you still got it. Not out, you called it.
He didn't dive, did he? The batsman thought he would get there. You still need 49 from 21.
Where have you been, by the way? Did you forget about this tournament, just popping in today? In the air, should be taken. Comfortable catch. 94 for 8. Joe Root with the catch, England nearly there.
Banging ball from Ben Stokes. Sammy with a real hack at this. Yeah, just like that, but he cloths it. Shinwara's gone for 22. Afghanistan are 94 for 8.
Another example of England banging it into the pitch. Stokes bowled a couple of Yorkers and one got dispatched. And he said, I'll use the surface. For a while there, Joe Root didn't quite pick it up. Caught it comfortably in the end.
Eight down, Afghanistan. England were 85 for 7, recovered.
Hamza, who opened the bowling, started off pretty well, set the tone, comes in at number 10. England need to be ruthless here, one eye on run rate, bowl them out. Could land safe between Jordan and Plunkett, does land safe. Jordan fumbles, doesn't cost him a run.
This is a banging delivery. Oh, and he knows right now. Get out the way, Joe Root. Where have I been? Rest and recuperation I've been on, squad rotation.
Strength and conditioning. Hit away, leg side, there's a fielder out there, but it's gone over him for 6. 100 up for Afghanistan. 102 for 8.
Well, it gets a huge cheer. Brilliant shot. Over square leg, a flat 6. But they still need 41 from 18 deliveries, 2 wickets left.
Remarkably, Afghanistan at this stage are ahead, 102 for 8. England were 98 for 7. Just shows what carnage there was at the end of that England innings. .41 needed in 3 overs.
Well, England scored 44 in the last 3 overs.
There's the comparison, Afghanistan ahead by 4. Lost the extra wicket. England bats so deep. Always felt Willie was wasted down at number 10 where he's been coming in. I'd bat him ahead of Jordan, definitely. Came in ahead of Rashid, which is absolutely right. He's had a great day, David Willey, so far. Here's that 6 again. Went back of a length and just picked up nicely to the shorter boundary.
It's a terrific shot down on one knee. Oh, Stokes is ticking.
Change of angle from David Willey, was over the wicket with a new ball, swung it back nicely. Now it'll be round the wicket. If anything, he might try and take it the other way, a la Wasim Akram. Depends if there's any kind of reverse. Yeah, it did a little bit in the air.
Interviews will be interesting after the game if England do indeed go on and win this game, and to talk about the 85 for 7 and of course wonderful recovery from Willie and Ali. And I think England have bowled well. That's been in the 2 previous matches England's weak suit, and I think they bowled really well here.
Wants a single, he's going to have to get back, he does. Yeah, I think England have picked well, bringing Plunkett in. It's funny, isn't it? They expected India to be really tired pitches, and they played on some pretty good pitches. Mumbai twice, which was exceptional, and here. So their plans for Topley on tired pitches, bowling it into the surface, have never really come to the fore. So they've gone back to plan B, which was Plunkett and pace. Scoop, 4.
Nice smile from David Willey. This is another excellent shot. Just marvel at the position that some of these batsmen get into these days. What's he doing? He's like a contortionist, gets 4.
That's why the Yorker can be a dangerous ball if you get it slightly wrong. Yep, that's what happens. Joe Root the other day reverse scooped it for 6. So still in a game here, 36 needed, still Afghanistan ahead at this stage. Change in plan in that field that you see there has changed. Fine leg has gone back and square leg comes up. So the scoop has been taken out of the equation. There is the clip, if you want, over square leg. Swing and a miss.
Nearly gone in the back there. Dot ball for England. 36 required from 14.
He was in the slot. I'm just wondering if it was a slightly slower delivery. He swung so hard. Down the pitch. Really watched him nicely, changed his length. Oopsie.
Oh, straight on a toe.
They've been well supported, Afghanistan. They do some of their winter training here in Delhi. It's a second home for them. Got a lot of fans and family. And for a large part of the day, they were going so well. Yeah, just a hint of reverse. Turns down the single. I think Shafak wanted to strike. 108 for 8.
Just 2 overs to go, then 12 deliveries. Subdued now in the crowd. They've been dangerous, Afghanistan.
Well, Shafak wanted to keep the strike because he wanted to do something destructive in this over. Low backlift, got low. There could be a run out, should be a run out. Is a run out finally when Jordan gets the ball.
Slow motion cricket there. Chris Jordan eventually affects the run out, and England all smiles as Afghanistan are 9 down. Real schmozzle there at the end. Hamza was run out just for a single. 108 for 9.
Well, Shafak turned down the single in the last over of the last ball. He just wanted to hog the strike, basically. He believed it was down to him. He was down on one knee. There was a run because Moeen Ali was right on the edge. Shafak wasn't interested at all.
Well, both batsmen were just stood there in the end. Yes, no, wait. And he just stands there.
Big lads in. Zadran at the non-striker's end. Still 11 balls to go here. There's Jordan with his Yorkers.
9 down. England have been sharp in the field. This is easy. A little fumble there from Chris Jordan, but both batsmen have stood motionless.
Hit down the ground, hit hard, that'll be 4.
But he's gone. The aim has gone.
Gone, but the likes of South Africa and Sri Lanka and maybe even the West Indies will be saying, keep going here, Afghanistan, get as close as possible to England, just for that net run rate situation. Hits hard, that's massive, that's a big blow.
Well, that helps. This is coming our way. This is a whopper.
Classic example this over of the Yorker. If you get the Yorker right, it's a magnificent delivery. You get it slightly wrong nowadays, a low full toss, and it disappears. And that's bowling at a batsman down the order. It's low full toss, not that far out. The ball has gone a country mile.
Shafak is dangerous. Afghanistan need 25 from 8 deliveries.
In the slot. Looks like the run out's going to be the most likely dismissal here at the moment, especially this delivery, as Shafak wants one.
And he'll be thinking there a yard either side of Plunkett.
Full toss doesn't reach the man. He will get the strike, and he needs 24 off the last over. 119 for 9.
Yeah, he's always on the edge. Ben Stokes to bowl this final over. 2 overs. 1 for 20 for Stokes.
Bigger hit leg side, and everyone is out on the leg side. So full and straight, maybe the odd short ball to say, go on, hook and pull us for 6. Offside is very open. There's only one man out. So either very full Yorker or short in at the ribs, saying hook me for 6. Not there, not there, not wide, even with the edge. So 6-4's needed, they have 1.
He's having a real go here, Shafak. Another shake of the head. It's shaky head day.
There's the short ball. I think it sconned him on the head there.
Just drops harmlessly into the leg side. More importantly, no run. Gloves, body.
There's the change of length. 20 needed, 4 deliveries. Was in the slot. Well done, Josh Butler. Excellent work.
Oh, that could have gone. He gets a couple of pats on the back, Butler. He's ticking here, Stokes. 3 deliveries. Afghanistan need a miracle, 20 to win.
Ball, Ben Stokes.
Job done, England. Not without a scare. Big pluses, they would say, character. Sensible at the back end of their innings, and that's good bowling from Stokes.
It's been an unusual over. Tried the pull, tried the hoik, tried the slog, tried the scoop. Just the 1 boundary.
Sigh of relief. And you can tell from England and the supporters, 2 points.
It's really hard and hit for 4. So they end with a boundary, but England have avoided the proverbial banana skin. They slipped, they stumbled, they fell for a while, and then they picked themselves up. And they've beaten Afghanistan, they've picked up 2 points, and they move on. At one stage today, it looked like they were going to be knocked out, but they're still in there and they're fighting. All credit to Afghanistan. Played wonderfully well for a large part of this game, but they just couldn't sustain the momentum and pressure. And once they'd lost Mohammad Shahzad early on, it was always going to be a battle.
There's the match summary. England were tottering at 85 for 7 and got themselves up to 142 for 7. Ali with 41. Davy Willock, quick fire 20 at the end. Partnership of 57 there. And in reply, Afghanistan never really in the game. Mustered 127 for 9. England winning by 15.